Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. So, we're going to do a collective message today. I'm going to drop in, take a step aside to let spirit pass through. Okay, so, being that it's a collective message, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Not all of the messages may be for you. So use your discernment. Let's see which deck we're going to start with. Okay, this is the one I picked up. So let's see. What does the collective need to hear? Spirit? All right. All right. Okay. Go in there. All right. So the first card that came out is Hex and Banishment. Now, this is one of the very few cards in the decks that I have that speaks to this nature. What it's talking about is there's somebody in your energy who is wishing you ill will. For some of you, this can be an actual black magic stuff that is being sent your way. With that, what I just kind of picked up is if that is the case for you, like 80% of it is being blocked. So you may still be picking up on some of it. You could be tired. You could be a little more irritable than normal. Maybe you are, what came to mind is basically when this type of energy is affecting you, you can kind of act out of character a little bit. So if a situation that you normally, like, let's say you've done a lot of healing work and you normally don't engage in a certain dynamic or behavior, when this energy is affecting you, you can find yourself kind of reverting back into old, maybe more toxic type of patterns and behaviors just for a moment. It's almost like a drop. And then you kind of look back and you're like, why did I react that way? I've done so much work to not react, to respond versus react, to not allow other energies to dictate my behavior. Um, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in a situation where you react and you're like, where did that come from? Sometimes this can be part of that. With that, again, use your own discernment. That's not going to be for everybody. Those of you who it is for, though, it's going to feel like some bells are ringing, like things are clicking and going, oh, that explains a lot. And so with that, just clear your energy, keep your protective practices in order. Whatever that is for you, spiritual said showers, baths. Um, maybe it's time to cleanse and recharge some things. Like if you have like an evil eye that you have hanging in your house, or even one that you wear, different things like that. It might be time to kind of recharge them, that kind of thing. So I'm not picking up that it's something that's super, super intense, though I'm not really tapping into that energy fully. Um, what is reaching you is not anything to be go in a panic about. That's the main thing that's coming through. It's something to be aware of so that you can um do what you need to do to clear and cleanse your energy field and protect your space. Um, what else? What else wants to come through? Hmm. Okay, so we've got autumn and UL, which is it's in the winter. Uh Rebirth, and this card kind of has a rebirth energy to me as well. So there could definitely be a big cycle that's closing in your life right now. And part of that could be around your foundations. And so for some of you, you could be moving. And this can be anything when it comes to the foundations that you laid. Maybe you've been working on tightening up some certain things, and maybe you've been working on rebuilding a foundation. And this is just confirmation that all is well when it comes to that. Something that just came through for a select few of you, this energy of the hex kind of energy, the low vibrational energy being sent your way, could be affecting your foundations right now too. So if you notice all of a sudden, um, like your money situation's getting weird or something like that, this could be that would be confirmation for you that this could be affecting that as well. And so again, just clear, cleanse all of that, and just set your intentions to block that energy, transmute that energy, and then also if need be, do a return to sender. And that's going to be for, again, a select few of you. And then we've also got the scrying mirror and shadow. So some of you could be starting to tap into your own gifts and abilities and working with divination. And then this is also talking about really making friends with your shadow self and allowing that shadow to come in and integrate. Um, yeah, that's all that's coming through for that one. Okay. Anything else on this? Okay. We're going to pull a card from here. Let's see. Might not be the one. Okay. That one. I'll give it a full go. No? Okay. Just kidding. We're going to go over here. Aw. Okay, something that just came through. So, at the time of recording this, we're in full moon energy. And with that, you may notice a pattern that around the moon cycles, some of this wonky energy comes towards you. And with that, this could be a call to really look at doing some protective things when it comes to your energy and your space with the moon cycles. And so that could be part of this as well, is um if you know a full moon's coming up, just do a little bit of extra protection in whatever way that is for you. Same thing with the new moon. Those are there's all sorts of manifesting you can do with the moon and moon rituals and all sorts of things. And that is also a time when people who are dabbling more in the nefarious side of working with magic, they'll use the moon cycles as well. And so it's just something to be aware of. And then that way you can amp up your protection. So the next card that came out is we've got witching, herbs, and nourishment. And so that could be part of it too. When we get sick, when we're eating, maybe a lot of sugar or caffeine, like overdoing the caffeine, those kinds of things, our what we're putting in our bodies affects our energy field. And with that, this is a call to make some changes or look at adding some more nourishing things into your body. Whether that's, vitamins, supplements, different plant medicines. Of course, gotta say this, consult a physician. I'm not giving medical advice. Use your own discernment. Um, but this definitely is a call to be more mindful of what you're putting in your body because that also has an effect on your ability to block and transmute nefarious energy that's being sent your way. So, and I'm heeding this as well. Like that is, I'm working on this with you. Um, but this is just a gentle reminder and a call from spirit to really pay attention to that. So if you've been kind of debating, like maybe I should back off of the sugar a little bit, maybe not even 100%, but just a little bit, this would be confirmation. So whatever it is for you that you're like, yeah, I've been kind of thinking about it. This is the confirmation to do that thing when it comes to nourishment. And this is also nourishing yourself in other ways as well. Self-care, taking some time for the self, again with the spiritual baths, showers, those kinds of things, meditation, all of that plays a part in nourishing the body as well as the energy field as a whole. All right, well, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. If you like this message, or if you like this, yeah, if you like this message, you can hit that like button. If you would like to see more messages from me, you can hit that subscribe button. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And I will see you on the next collective message. Bye.